Not fazed by harsh music.
What's happening, everyone? Back again with another tutorial. This time I'm going to show you how I'll make effect racks with Ableton's reverb and delay, and it's just a drag and drop and you can use it on every single thing you want. So let's get stuck in. I've got this melody that was in one of our tracks that Dave wrote that we never finished, so I'm going to use it. So first off, we'll drag in Serum and we'll make a quick saw lead. It's not going to be a interesting lead, just to get us going. Yep, that'll do. Maybe we'll layer it up actually. So we will just use one of my normal settings. Probably should have done this before I started recording, but hey. Yeah. That'll do, right? So we'll go into the group, leave it open, and then what we're going to do is we're going to grab Ableton's reverb. So we'll take the we'll cut the high, bring this down to about 600-ish. I'll bring it closer in. So the pre-delay, I know that the pre-delay by the melody and the BPM should be about 58. Now there's a good website, I think it's called nickfever.com, something like that, where if you stick your if you stick your BPM in and stick your whether it's in dotted, triplets, notes, and it gives you the actual milliseconds for your pre-delay. So it's definitely worth looking into and then starting to get a grasp of the correct thing to set it to. So then we'll use the decay, bring the decay time round, I don't know, about 10, dry wet probably 50%, and yeah, change it to echo, and that's it really. So Command G, and then we'll start working on the effect rack. So here we will rename it Wet Verb. Next one, we'll just call it Dry, and then below, Delay. So since this is wet, we'll use blue, and then just white. So we'll bring the reverb down to about 7 and the delay down to about 7 for now. We're going to adjust it after. So let's go back into the reverb. We'll close this up, and then we'll add an EQ. We'll just cut the lows. So we'll add a compressor in, side chain to main lead. We'll take the attack right down, ratio by 3 to 1, add a bit of release, and then the threshold. I think that sounds pretty cool. So come back out again. Right, what we'll do is we'll go to the delay part now, and we'll add Ableton's delay. Bring the feedback down to about 30. Keep it 3 synced. Adjust your filter to whatever sounds cool to you. Ping pong, fade, and then bring your dry wet down to about 35. Let's hear that. So then we'll go and we'll grab another EQ8. Again, just cut the lows and cut the highs. And then we'll grab another compressor. Same again, side chain to main lead. Ratio about 3. Tack right down. And a tiny bit of release. And then we'll adjust the threshold. So let's bring this up a wee bit. 6.5 we'll try now. Right, so without the audio effect, it sounds like this. With it. Way better. Right, so another thing then we can do, obviously, if you look at these macros, so if you have reverb and delay, the main things you want is your dry wet. So we'll left click, add the dry wet to macro 1, and then after that it's your decay time. Add it to macro 2, and then your pre-delay. Add it to macro 3. So next then we have the compressor, which should not be way up there. So your threshold then is the next bit, how much compression side chaining you want for the reverb. So left click it, macro 4. And then that's all there now for you to use. And then we'll do the same process with the delay. So left click, macro 5, left click, macro 6, left click, macro 7, and then also we'll do it with threshold of the compressor again for how much sidechain you want. So we don't need any of that now. That's all we need. So if I hit this and hit video rack. So save that. If I delete this off the group and then just boom. Brilliant. So what I'll do is I will leave this in with a download link in the description below, and you can crack on and do what you want. Try and watch the video and follow along and do it that way. So then you just start to understand what each thing does. But you can just you don't even need to open anything now. You just need to use these macros, and that's basically you set. Now you have big, nice reverb and delay for your leads or your vocals, whatever you want to do. Right, another cool wee trick. I'll just show you now while we're here is a reverse reverb. So if I insert an audio track, and then we'll do it just the first thing. Oh. So that's us there. We'll zoom in. We'll take this right down to here. Solo it. So if we double click, go over to here, and then hit reverse. And then if we go into here and just bring in an Ableton reverb. So what we'll do is we'll take all this off, the decay and the dry wet up, and if you hear this, so then we left click, freeze track, flatten. You get that big, nice big long reverb tail. So we'll take that away, double click this again, go in and hit reverse, and then you've got this. So there's that big long tail. Probably start it there. Take this away if you listen. Take that down a bit. And then we could add an auto pan in. Bring the amount and then the rate. So then what we'll do is we'll just add that up to about there. Maybe make it a bit longer. And then if we play it all together. Try it again. So that's how I would go about doing that. Again, then you just drag that in. Your reverb and delay's always there. You just adjust it for whatever you need to use it for. So if you want to use it for chords, make it bigger and wider. And if you want to use it for your top leads, not so long a reverb. And then your vocals, you can just change it and chop it whatever way you want. And you have all those controls in the macro, which help you not have to make less decisions. Just adjust them slightly and then you're good to go. So I'll leave that file, that effect track, in a download link in the comments. Please like the video, subscribe, and drop a comment if you liked it, because that really helps us out. Thanks for watching, and thanks for those who actually mailed me about the reverb and delay, because I was flying through it in the other videos and wasn't really explaining. So now you have this for your own tracks. Now if you weren't too familiar with how to use reverb and delay, now you have something there you can just drag in and use it, and you can get your tracks sounding much better, because reverb and delay to me is one of the most important things in music production, because it can make the most mundane sounds sound really fucking cool. So it's an essential bit of kit, and now you've got it there. So enjoy. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Not phased by harsh music.